Big Mo, and welcome to my 2022 setup video. Yeah, so we'll start the day. Before we get to mowing, I'll show you a few things, show you my setup. Hadn't changed much or much at all since last year, but I guess we'll start it off with this, the trailer. And yeah, I know it's a lowly single axle, but I would have actually got a double axle, but I wanted the gate, the side gate, and I couldn't find one here in town that that was a double axle with the side gate, because I want the side gate so I could take the 36-inch off without taking the other one off, the 48. So yeah, it's good to have a double axle because if you get a flat, you can drive off to a safe area to change it, because you still got another wheel on that side. So that's a good thing. And another thing is that these single axles, they all tend to, the ones that I've had, tend to bow a little. I mean, not noticeable where you could see it, but there is a bow that happens when you put these bigger mowers on these single axle trailers, because it wears the inside edge of the tires out really quick, because it just, I don't know what they would do. Let's say they would splay out. Your tires would splay out like that slightly, but it's enough to wear it down on the inside. So if I had my way, I would have had a double axle with the side gate, but couldn't find one here around town. So we have, once again, as we've had for many years in a row, the good old Skag 48-inch Tiger Cat. It's been a great mower. I would have probably got it a little bigger when I got it, but I was only needed the one mower at the time, and then it would get into some gates and stuff that so I kind of compromised with size with that. But since then I've got the 36 Skag, like I've said before in videos, for hills, to get in gates, for steep hills that I wouldn't want to get a bigger mower on, getting gates and things of that nature. And I will say this, I would get, if I were giving advice on someone to get a 36-inch mower, if you're getting it for hills, let's say you're getting it for that reason, you want a smaller mower that you can get on steep hills and not worry about sliding down into a fence or whatever. I would suggest, it's just my humble opinion, to not get a stand-on 36-inch mower. I would get one with a Velke on it like this, walk behind, because I think you have much more control over it. It's lighter, just all around. I think you have a lot better control with it, because I've seen videos of someone that ran a 36-inch down through a fence, and I believe if I were on that same hill with this, I wouldn't have had that problem, because you could just control these things so easily, but anyway, blower, Echo, that one, backpack blower. This I have no idea. Well, yeah, dude, right there. Old, I've had it forever, little handheld blower. I've got another backpack blower put away somewhere. I need to get it fixed. It's got a few issues. Same one as that one. But I don't need it. JR will be blowing with that, and if I have to blow, if there's any circumstance where I have to blow as well, I just pull that out and it's just easy to fool with, you know. I kind of dig having a handheld, one handheld. I mean, I wouldn't want to do all handhelds, but this right here, that is just a spare. It works, it runs. I just don't need it right now, so I don't carry it with me, so it's not something that goes with me every day at all. I like these cans. These are my favorite gas cans, with this kind of deal, whatever they're called. My favorite. I hate the ones where you have a little thing here where you have to push it against the hole, you know, where it's just, those things suck. My hedge trimmers, pruners, whatever you call them, what I want to call them. This is Echo. I don't know and this is what I don't know, have any clue the model number on that. Used this the other day. Rarely do I till, but sometimes I need it. Husqvarna. I don't generally like Husqvarna stuff, but I think I bought it in a pinch when I just needed something quick, and I've had it for a long time. Lesco spreader that I've had for ages, you know, decades, I would dare to say. Works great. Haven't ever had to replace it. I like using this little sucker. It's worked great. This little pressure washer. I have another one in there put away that I don't use unless just have a ton of pressure washing to do where we need 2 of them. Love. Did I say love? These wheelbarrows, Cobalt, solid wheels. To me, the key is I always hated getting the wheelbarrow off or pulling it out to take and having to air the tires up, because they're always, you know, if they just sit, they go flat, and these ain't never going flat. They're solid. All metal handles and all that, so I just love them. They work great, man. Of course, assorted tools like rakes and whatnot, and there's a bunch more in there. I just didn't want to pull them all out. The edger here, blade edger, Shindawa, that, this one here, that model, weed eater. Got these in the wrong position. I usually put that one up there. I don't know why I did that. What model is this? I don't know what model this bottom weed eater is, but it's the newer one. Yeah, and then really the only change really from last season is these sweet racks by Green Touch that Shane Spirit and Sarah, his wife, got me from last year. They bought those for me, and that was very nice of them. They didn't have to do that. And I made a video, okay, or part of a video of me installing those, but it was in the heat of the summer, and it fried my GoPro while I was doing it, just being out in the heat, and it didn't get completed. It didn't record part of it because it just fried the GoPro. But there it is, and I want to give them a very big thank you for that. And I will tell you about them. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't. There wasn't anything wrong with my old racks. I mean, they were just old and getting rusty, but they worked fine. And I'll be honest, I wasn't, I was very grateful that they got these for me, but I wasn't, you know, a big fan of Green Touch. After putting them on here, I was like, ugh, at first. You know, they're a little, I still think they're over-engineered. But that being said, I've come to really like these things, man. Once I got used to them, it was just different, you know, just totally different than just putting it on a rack and locking it down, because you got to deal with this stuff. I had to put this one on backwards because it of this, you know, and if you put it close enough for that to be here, it wouldn't work with these. So yeah, but I really once I've gotten used to it, I really like it. I really do. I would suggest maybe some of these screws down here, I've noticed, like there, are rusting. Be kind of cool if they were like maybe stainless steel or something, or whatever, you know, just to keep it from, I realize you can't do aluminum, it wouldn't really be strong enough, but maybe something, you know, because everything else is pretty good. I think they, you know, it's kind of getting rusted up in here a little bit, but hey, I mean, that's, stuff gets rusted, stuff wears out when you're out here using it. But I really like it, and thank you Shane and Sarah for buying those. That was mighty sweet of you. Love that. And of course the old truck, 2015 GMC, holding up great. And I do believe that is just about it, man. But like I've said before, you know, I like to have a spare for everything when I take it out, you know. Spare mower, 36 will do in a pinch if you had to. Use it for everything. Spare weed eaters. Not a spare edger, but I can edge with the weed eater if need be. I like having a blade edger just for, you know, if you have help and they're not used to, they're not experienced. You don't want someone not experienced on a yard trying to edge with a weed eater. That's a recipe for disaster. But anybody can use one of those. Anybody. But yeah, pretty much it, guys. Like I said, like to have a spare mower, blah 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 blah, spare blower. That one will do in a pinch. Of course, don't take all that stuff with me every day, of course. Wow, that's about it, man. That's about it. I also wanted to talk to you today about some other stuff, and we will do that after we go mow, like right now.
wanted so much more than that. But you wanted so much more than that. I'm a man of action, but I've been defeated by time. You've always been there in my prime, in my prime. Thanking me for who I was and what I became. I loved you when we were one, and in the darkest night. I loved you when we were one, and in the darkest night. But you wanted so much more than that. But you wanted so much more than that. Remember the times we used to get high? I saw the God in your eyes. It was enough to get by. I tried to hold on and stay the night. But you wanted so much more than that. But you wanted so much more than that. So you started trembling and breaking my heart. For what was good then turned bad later on. But you wanted so much more than that. But you wanted so much more than that.
Okay, guys, I want to leave you today with Big Mo's just a tip. And the tip today would be, if you use a sit-down mower that you sit down on, obviously, I would suggest not keeping your wallet in your back pocket, because doing so led to me having some sciatic nerve problems last spring, and that was not fun at all. It's really quite debilitating, and you do not want to jack up your sciatic nerve, you know what I'm saying, and because it hurts. And especially when you if you have a big fat wallet, you know, like let's say Ray, you know, from Ray's Lawn and Landscape, or DLT Shane from DLT Lawn Care. If you have a big fat wallet like them, you're asking for trouble. And heaven forbid you're someone like Brian's Lawn Maintenance. I mean, that would kill you if you had a wallet that thick. So yeah, it's probably not a good idea to have it in your back pocket, mashing on your sciatic nerve back there all day at work. So what I started doing is I started just carrying my wallet in my front pocket. And the second part of the tip comes when this goes for your back pocket or your front pocket. I want to know in the comments, guys, have you ever lost your wallet while mowing, where it just shimmies out of your pants? Yeah, that's not fun. It's sort of nerve-wracking when you first, oh, where's my wallet? You know? And So I combated that with, I have one of these chains here, you know, one of these chains that hook to your wallet, and then I hook it to my belt, and that solves that problem. Because I've never lost it totally, but I have lost it and panicked and find it down in my mower, like it down in between the seat and the mower. So yeah, that's not cool. But guys, if you like the videos, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and ring that notification bell. It really helps us out, and we really appreciate you guys so much. And guys, be safe out there, drink your water, take your vitamins, and you have a great rest of your day or night, whenever you're watching this. See you next time. Boo!